Aquarius, welcome to I Am Monad Tarot, and thank you so much for choosing me and trusting me with your reading, Aquarius. I certainly hope and pray that all is well, and I'd like to say thank you for all your likes, your shares, your subscribes, your comments, and your feedback, Aquarius. Don't forget our memberships. Come on and join. Become a member here at I Am Monad Tarot. We have 2 levels for early access as well as members-only videos. Aquarius, I'll be doing your reading from the Dreams of Gaia Tarot. So let's get into it here. I feel like Aquarius, you can see, okay? I feel like you're clear. You know exactly what's going on. Maybe someone doesn't want you to, okay? But you do. Your vision, I feel like, has become, it's like united, I'm hearing, okay, with yourself. So maybe there was a time where you were not really paying attention to what you were seeing, okay? Or maybe you were not... maybe you were ignoring the red flags type thing, or what you were seeing, or maybe in denial. I'm here, but I'm clear now. Okay. This might have to do with a relationship. Okay, someone that you were involved with. I'm here like someone you were once tied to. Okay, I don't feel like you're tied to this person any longer. I feel like, as a matter of fact, you may have lost all interest in this person. Any kind of desire you may have had for this person, you don't anymore. This person may have been like dumbing you down, okay? Or maybe you felt like you had to dumb yourself down, okay, in order to be with this person, okay, whoever it is, all right? You might have even, yeah, you don't want to be with this person no more, okay? You may not even be talking to this person anymore, sharing communication, knowledge, advice. Yeah, I feel like, yeah, there it is. I feel like you may have felt like not only like you were dumbing yourself down to be with this person, okay? I mean, like trying to equate yourself with this person, with this person's needs and who and what they are and whatnot, and it's not you. And I'm here, and you don't want it to be you. Okay, I feel like you were longing for this person. I'm here longing for this person's soul and their being, just longing to be with the person. So I feel like you may have even abandoned some of your own belief systems, okay? Confirmation about how you felt about things, about how things, just life, you know, maybe whatever your path was, okay? I feel like it might have been a spiritual path or religious path, like feel like you abandoned, I'm hearing, your needs, okay, to be, I'm hearing to be with someone who did not need you. And I feel like maybe you didn't recognize it at the time, or that maybe that's that one thing that you might have been in denial of, okay, but no longer. You see them for exactly for whom, what they are. And I'm here like, and you see they don't love you. You feel like they don't care about you and they don't want you. I'm here, so like, why am I here? Why am I wasting my time? Why am I pursuing this when I could be pursuing something else, something better, something greater? All right, hold on, please. And I feel you were probably very, in some ways, I feel like you might have been naive when it came to this person. Not so much naive, but I feel like I'm here like a pure, gentle heart. Okay, yeah, you were really trying to give yourself to this person, not naive, okay, but really trying to give of yourself, of your being, like I said, the entirety of yourself, kind of excuse me, deny yourself and the truth of who you are. I'm here to be with someone who didn't love you. Okay. Someone who was not giving you their time, their energy. Okay. Not coming, I'm here not coming into communication with you. I don't feel like you may not be talking to this person now. I feel like you just ain't talking to this person at all. Okay. But I feel like this was the type of person here who may have only really talked to you when you pursued them. Okay. But they didn't give back. They didn't reciprocate. They didn't give their all to you in the way that you were giving your all to them. Okay. Let me make sure of something here. Oh, there it is. Passive aggressive. Okay. I'm not sure here what this is. Hold on. Like I said, it wasn't enough give and take, if any at all. I feel like you were giving, they were doing all the taking. Okay. I'm hearing like they weren't really blessed with your heart. Okay. So I feel like basically that they didn't appreciate, okay, who you were and what you were doing, what you were trying to show them. Okay, what you were giving them your all. But again, too, I feel like you had given up so much of yourself here. All right, looking for love. Okay, I mean, you know that song, looking for love in all the wrong places, but looking for love from someone who just didn't have it to give. And it may not just be you, Aquarius. This may just be this person. Okay, I'm definitely here. You wanted them to give, but they weren't. I feel like, yeah, again, you saw what you wanted to see. Okay. You saw what you wanted to see because you wanted to be, I'm hearing, in depth with this, not debt, but depth. You wanted something deep, okay, with this person. And this person, I'm just hearing like they don't really have any depth. Okay. They're not willing to give of themselves to anyone. Okay. I feel like I'm here like they retreat. Okay. When love is abound, when there's love there that's being offered to them, they retreat. They don't want it. I'm here and they don't want to hear it. It's like love me, leave me, take me as I am. Okay. But I am hearing this person say, but I'm not giving what I'm receiving. Okay. And again, it could, I don't know that it's just you, Aquarius. It could just be how this person is with people in general. Okay. It's not, they don't want to love. Okay. But I am hearing this person wants to live in fear. So it's not just about this person having a hard heart. Okay. They're afraid of love, afraid to love. Okay. Afraid to be vulnerable. But that don't mean you go running back to this person. I can fix that. You know what I'm saying? No, they have to fix that. You understand what I'm saying? Okay. They don't want that. They're afraid here. Okay. And I do feel here that this person might have betrayed you. This person may have backstabbed you. Even though, and see, even though like they really didn't reciprocate, you know, the relationship and the love in the way that you were, it still doesn't, you know, mean that they can just, it's okay to just backstab you and betray you. Okay. Because they most certainly did. But see, this person I feel like has an attitude of, see, they don't mind, okay. This person has an attitude, you know what, I didn't love you no way. Okay. You knew how I felt. You knew, you know, how I cared. And really that they didn't care. Okay. And that they didn't want to be, I even hearing this person didn't even want to be seen with you. This, you know, but I feel like, Aquarius, don't take that as something is wrong with you. That's just this person's attitude. They're living in fear and in limitations, okay, of being vulnerable and open to something, wonderful, okay. And I'm hearing kind and nurturing, and I feel like this is what you were trying to give this person. I'm hearing, but it was halted before it started. Okay. And I feel like what that means, the spirit of being open to love was halted in this person's being long before you came along. Okay. So I feel like, and they may have the attitude of like, well, I didn't betray Aquarius. I wasn't in love with Aquarius. Okay. So whatever they did to you, okay, they may be feeling like, have the attitude of saying that I wasn't in love with you no way, so how is it a betrayal? Okay. All right. Giving themselves an excuse to, be hurtful here. Okay. And cause another person pain and injury like what they're enduring and living with. Okay. This person, it's like they think something is better. They think something, one of the kind of people where the grass is always, you know, it's always greener grass somewhere else. You know how, whatever that saying is, they think something is better somewhere else, no matter what they have. But I feel like wherever they go, they treat people the same way. Okay, yeah, this person, unconditional love, intimacy, nurturing, compassion, you know, they don't have that. Okay, this person doesn't love without conditions. Okay, I really don't think they really love at all. Okay, they're not emotionally, developed for love. Okay, or they just live in fear of it. They want to be in control, but I feel like controlling themselves. I mean, not in control of others. Okay, which whatever they're fearing in regards to love, it puts that at bay. All right, and I just feel like something may have clicked in your mind, like something may have snapped in your mind, like, forget this, what is this? Especially when forget who you are, or walk away from yourself, how you feel and what you believe, and um, your traditions and all of that. Okay, who you are to be with someone else. Okay, maybe even thinking that that's going to, they'll see how much I love them, how much I care for them if I, live in complete denial of myself and become everything they are and what you think they want you to be. Okay. And if they can't accept you as you are, then if you become what they want if you become what they want you to be, then you're not yourself. They still don't love you because you're not who you are. Okay. Yeah. I feel like I said, something clicked. Okay. The veil was lifted. Okay. The something was taken off your eyes so that you could see. Okay. And you chose a path of self-love. Okay. And decided to heal from this person and their injury. Okay. Because I definitely feel like they caused you some injury here, with whatever kind of backstabbing, whatever kind of betrayal they did. And it may have been like divine intervention, So God, like, get away from that joker. Okay. So you can be who you are and heal and, have a whole prosperous life and be the whole prosperous being that God designed you to be. Okay. And I feel like in your mind, this wasn't about a choice. This was something that, had to be done. Mm. Hold on. Now, the crazy thing is, let me see before I say. Like I was saying, this was something that had to be. This is not a choice for you any longer. It's like I'm here, like I'm done with this. It's time to move on. Okay, time for something better, a better life. Okay, preparing yourself for a better way. But the crazy thing is, this person here, two things. I feel like you may have felt stuck. You may have got to the point, maybe that's what opened your eyes. You were feeling stuck, possibly. Okay. You saw that this person wasn't going to change, that it was just going to be the same. For how many years is it going to be the same? Okay. But also, this person was holding on to baggage that keeps them, living in a box. Okay, keeps them in a space of limitations, limiting beliefs. Okay, based off of confirmation here, based off of their fears and whatnot, which was putting you in that space. But see, this might be the type of person at the same time too. I will say, be careful, Aquarius, because this may be the person who, at the same time, will see that you may not be the only person who's this person probably has multiple people, okay, and you may not be the only one that's just like, you know what, peace, I'm not going to deal with this any longer. Okay, I'm here like, it's time for me to grow up, it's time for me to choose, it's time for me to make a choice. And I feel like you were saying the choice that I'm making is myself. This is a type of person here who, when they see that, the tower here, everybody leaving, oh, now wait a minute, don't go. Okay, and try to keep you there. Okay, try to keep you bound to them. Okay, um but again, they're not, but not really changing. They may say they'll, how they go, they'll say that they'll change, for a second or two or whatnot, and they'll change for a second or two, but they're really back to them, to who they are, okay, who they've been, because they haven't done the healing necessary for them to, tear down the walls, okay, and the chains that bind them. All right. Um, okay. And I feel like it's kind of like you walking away from this person. Um, I feel like you're all the better for it. It's like things may have started blossoming again in your life. Okay. I'm hearing news, or like good news, good things coming in, prosperous things, prosperity and abundance. Okay. A life full of peace, because you may not have had peace dealing with this person. Okay. Definitely internal peace, because you made a decision and chose yourself. All right. And joy. Okay. And I'm also hearing like building. Okay. You could begin to build again. Okay, because sometimes you're building and you're on your path, and then you meet people like this, and you have your stuff that you haven't completely healed, or you don't even know what that's there, and running into these types of situations, it helps you to see, oh, some shit here, but as a result, you stop your path, you stop your building. Okay, and who knows how long, how many years, okay, you may be stuck in that place. But then, you wake up and say, I choose me. Okay, I have to heal. Okay. I'm here like, how dare give up myself for another human being. Okay. And again, I feel like your life has been all the better for it. Okay, since you have like moved away. I'm even hearing run away from this person. I don't know, their idiosyncrasies. Okay, the way they act, the way they respond to things. I feel like I'm hearing like harsh communication. This person was harsh. Okay, and I feel like at times, for whatever reason, this person may have given you a hard time. Okay, unnecessarily so. All right, and it's like now, mask off. You don't have to try to be what you think this person wants you to be. You can go back to your true self. Okay, it's like, I mean, like, it don't matter what this person thinks, okay, any longer. Okay, I'm in love with myself, entitled to myself, to my being. Okay, not another. Okay, definitely keep your boundaries up when it comes to this person. Okay, I even feel like this person may have told some lies about you. Okay, that's the type. This is the type of person because they don't. That might be the betrayal. Okay, because it's right up under that card. What I'm looking at now, I feel like that's what they did. Okay, they spread some rumors and some gossip. Okay, concerning you. Okay, and I feel like you saw that this person wasn't all that that they portrayed themselves to be. Okay, this person might try to act like they are a alpha male, alpha female. I'm the best. I'm the number one. I'm the greatest, the most popular, and all of that stuff. Okay, and the game here, that game may be really strong. Okay, it could possibly, and it probably does, fool a lot of people. But I'm hearing, but not you. Okay, well, not this time. I feel like it did, but you saw that this person wasn't all they were cracked up to be. Okay, and why were they lying about you? Why were they spreading rumors about you, gossiping about you? Okay, but I feel like, again, it just shows you that, okay, this person did not love you. Okay, all right. I feel like you are yeah, they put on a nice front. Okay, they put on, like, what, male or female. If it's male, they put on the front like they're real tough, and the alpha male, I don't know, GQ, whatever. Okay, I don't know the modern day slang terms. Okay, but you understand what I'm saying. Okay, and if it's a woman, same thing. Okay, this is the energy they put on, but just and that I feel like is what may have uh, what you saw. Okay, how the person appeared, how they presented themselves. Okay, is what if you did have any red flags, or if you did think, I don't know about this person, this may be just a big show, a big front. I feel like the presentation was strong enough, okay, that you just like doubted, okay, what you were thinking or what you were feeling, like your intuitive knowing. I'm hearing intuitive beast. You might be a very, very highly intuitive person, okay, and I'm hearing don't ever doubt it again. Okay, don't ever doubt yourself again. Okay. Definitely. um yeah, I do feel like you're walking, like I said, abundant now, victorious, but keep your boundaries. Okay, keep your boundaries up and keep them strong. Okay, I feel like definitely if this person wants to try to show back up, in your energy, okay, don't let them come back in, okay, and try to manipulate, okay, because things are changing in our world right now. Okay, and I feel like it might be a lot of people, okay, that this person may have fooled, that's looking at this person like, you understand what I'm saying? Them days is over. I know you full of shit. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm here like, I ain't got to bow down to you. Okay. All right. So they might, be feeling kind of lonely. All right. Here we have from the Gaia Oracle deck, the Search. All right. Feeling lost, confused, lonely. Like I said, this person might be feeling kind of lonely right now. Okay. But again, even if they are, it's kind of like, just like you had to go through your journey here of self-discovery and healing, all right, to come into a place of victory, this person does as well. Okay. They can't just come in on you and take your shit, okay, and not have done the work, the necessary work for them to heal and grow. First, to acknowledge that, okay, I'm full of shit. Let me clean this up. Okay, I'm afraid. Okay, I apologize, Aquarius, for lying on you and spreading gossip about you. If they can't do that, that should be the first order of business if they're gonna come in at all. Okay, all right. Here we have the Search. Feeling lost, confused, lonely. Uh, the card is 6. Your life path number might be 6. The days of our lives are forever changing, just like the 4 seasons of nature. Spring follows summer, then come autumn and winter, and then the cycle starts once again. At present, you are symbolically experiencing a winter season. Life seems dreary, and it feels as if everything has come to a halt. You may be feeling a sense of loneliness, confusion, and it feels like you have lost your way, searching for answers that do not appear to come, wanting to know why, and yearning for new inspirations. When will your passion and excitement for life return? The answer to your question is soon. Without a doubt, spring always follows winter. Look at the lady on this card, Yasha. Well, is she kind of naked? You know, she got her breast covered, but I don't want no problems with YouTube. Okay. When will your passion and excitement for life return? The answer to your question is soon. Without a doubt, spring always follows winter. Look at the lady on this card. Notice how she looks out to the horizon, searching and yearning, unaware that the first rays of sunlight are just beginning to glow from behind her. Very soon now, the light will shine upon you and a new cycle will begin, full of new ideas, new inspirations, perhaps even a new love of some kind. May have a new person coming in. Okay. Affirmation. All is well in my life. All is well and yet in my life. I give thanks for the changing seasons. In solitude, I grow stronger and wiser. My mind is clear. My heart is open. I am always on the right path. All right, and then let me pull a card for you here from the Soul Truth Self-Awareness card deck for Aquarius. Aquarius. Self-Awareness. Aquarius. When was the last time you danced freely? I dance freely. Dance, because it will shift you into a beautiful state, because it will get you out of your head and into your body and heart, because fear lives in the head, along with anxiety, control, guilt, frustration, and impatience. In just a few minutes of dancing, you will make the shift. You will feel a change, a charge of joy and confidence take over, and you will feel a soul reminder to live and lead from your heart. Dancing is a tool to ground us in the now. It triggers happiness, and it is a gateway to freedom. To become free, dance. Today's soul action. Dance for 3 minutes to your favorite song. Notice the inward fire grow within and the feeling you feel being you. You are a wild, loving force. Express it with dance today. I certainly hope that resonated with some Aquarius. I ask that you all like, share, and subscribe. To those who have subscribed to my channel, thank you. If you have not, but you watch my videos, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, thumbs up, comment, come over, see what's happening here at I Am the Monette Tarot, and you all have favor. Peace.